Hello and welcome to another episode of Technically Analytics. In this episode, we're going to be talking about some trade deadline trades that have happened over the past week. The big one that happened last month was the Giants acquired Rafael Devers from the Red Sox for a bunch of pitchers and prospects. And I did a video on that. I'll link it above here. And then there's a few small trades that happened in between. But the big one that dropped on July 24th was the Mariners acquired first baseman Josh Naylor from the D-backs for left-handed pitcher Brandon Garcia and right-hand pitcher Ashton Izzy. And Naylor, pretty good player, obviously. But most importantly, the Mariners didn't give up too much for him. I mean, I think at the end of the day, they're going to get more value out of Naylor than they will out of the D-backs will out of the prospects probably. Garcia ranked 13 and Izzy ranked 16, so middle prospects for Naylor, who's matched his career slugging. He's beating his career OPS, and his OPS plus is 122 this season. His career is 114. Base is higher. He's outperforming his career right now. 0.9 WAR for Naylor, and you can see here his full stat line. He's doing really well, actually. 11 home runs. He's not striking out too much. I mean, he's on pace for, probably his normal amount of strikeout. I mean, he plays 152 games. He's on pace for that, exactly almost 105. So, yeah, he's doing really well. Let's look at his ISO and all that. His BABIP, 311. All right, not bad. He's lucky. ISO 155, so good power. 2.8 home run, 12% strikeout. That's not bad. 9% walk. That's not bad either. So yeah, Naylor's a good player. I really like this trade. Actually, I'm gonna rate this trade as like a. If Naylor plays he's playing like he was playing for the D-backs, it's gonna be a plus trade for the Mariners, I think, because he's gonna give the Mariners that offensive. The offensive power they need, spark, I guess, because the Mariners always struggle with offense. Let's check out the Mariners ranks within the league of offense to see if they're actually struggling as bad as they usually do, because they usually do struggle a lot. So I'm just curious to see. Actually, no, they're not too bad, actually. 8 on base, 16th in average, 9 OPS, that's not bad. 11 in runs, not bad. 5 in home runs, 5 in stolen bases. So, yeah, that's a good trade I like it. He slots in right in the middle of their lineup. So, yeah, it's a good trade. For 2 middle prospects, it's really a good move for the Mariners. I like that. And as for the D-backs, they're selling. Kind of makes sense. So yeah, I think they're going to sell more before the deadline comes. And then the next trade we have is the Mets have acquired left-handed pitcher Gregory Soto from the Orioles for right-handed pitcher Wellington Arcia and Cameron Foster. This was a big trade for the Mets, I think, because our bullpen is just, we have a lot of injuries in it, I believe, and it's just we needed some more help in the bullpen, because we have injuries in the bullpen. If you look here at the injured list for the Mets, these are all the bullpen guys that are injured. AJ Minter, Drew Smith, Brandon Waddle, Danny Young, Daniel Nunez, Matt Kranick. We need bullpen help very badly. You can see all the pitchers we have injured. It's crazy. I don't know how the Mets are still even doing anything these days, but at least the offense is mostly healthy, so I guess that's good. It's just been struggling. So anyway, I do like this trade for the Mets. Gregory Soto, he's a great player. Just when he's on, he's one of the better relievers in the league, I think. He hasn't been amazing of late, I don't think. Let's see, was he? Yeah, he hasn't been amazing the past season or two, I would say. But in the playoffs and in 2022, 2021, he was really good with the Tigers. Basically, he was really good, and he got he got traded. I think he got traded to the Phillies, or he signed with. I think he may have signed with the Phillies. I don't remember exactly how that went. No, he was traded to the Phillies, right? He was traded for the Phillies with Cody Clemens for Nick Maton, Danny Sands, and Matt Verling, and he was traded by the Phillies to Baltimore, right? So this guy's been traded around because he had those 2 good seasons. Tigers unloaded him for some guys, and now he's been traded to the Mets, and hopefully the Mets can kind of use their pitching school to iron out the kinks and figure it out with him, because I mean, if you look at his peripherals, it's not bad. Like, he's having a good season actually. 7 hits per 9, a little bit high, but not bad. Not a lot of home runs. The walks are kind of an issue, and you can see that he always was kind of a high walk guy, like 5 walks per 9. That's kind of pretty high especially for a reliever. Like, you don't want to really be more than like 3 if you can help it. But at least he doesn't give up home runs, and at least he strikes out quite a few guys. Like, his strikeouts are what he does. He's a strikeout guy. 99 ERA plus, so not the most amazing, but and the whip is better than any season he's had since 2020. So, like, that's good. That's a good sign. That means he's not giving up base runners as much. I mean, if he can keep the walks under control, I think realistically he's going to be a good addition if he can pitch like he did in 2022, 21, So I really like it. I don't mind that trade. The Mets gave up 2 prospects. Looks like we gave up the 19th prospect in our system, and yeah. And I don't know, they didn't say what Foster is, but double A guy. So, I don't mind. Like, I don't know. I'm scared of trading prospects anymore, though, because we gave up Pete Crow Armstrong for Javier Baez a few years ago, and Armstrong is like one of the top guys in the league now. So it worries me. But at least these guys, like, I don't know. I never heard of them before this trade, really. So, like, I'm not too worried. Yeah. Anyway, and then the same day, basically, later that day, Yankees have acquired Ryan McMahon from the Rockies for Griffin Hearing and Josh Groves. Now, the Yankees really needed a third baseman because their defense has been terrible. If you watch the Yankees at all, you've seen it probably. And they needed a bat too, so Judge on the IL now. He just went on the IL for an elbow UCL tear in his elbow flexor strain. And so they got McMahon, good power hitter. He has struggled though recently, especially on the road. Apparently he's been struggling. It's what I've heard. Now the prospects that they give up were the 8 and 21 prospects. Looks like they were pretty good. Groves maybe less good, kind of still raw. He was a 22nd or 21st, I believe, and then Hearing, the better one, the better prospect, he had a 1.71 ERA, 102 strikeouts. So yeah, they gave up a little bit of significant prospect value there, but if McMahon cannot be such a platoon guy, like on the road, he might actually be okay. Like, this trade might be okay. People are ripping it because the Yankees kind of trade too much usually, or they give up too much for players that are maybe not worth what people think that what other teams might pay for them. So, but yeah, they get Ryan McMahon. He's been one of the Rockies' best hitters over the past few years. You can see he's right on pace with his career, a little bit below in slug, a little bit below in OPS, and 1 point below in OPS plus, or 1 point above actually. Sorry. But overall, he's a little bit down this season, having a down season. He's been in the league for 8-9 years, so the guy has been around. He's been with the Rockies his whole career, and now he's with the Yankees. So he has 16 home runs. He averages around 20 home runs per season, with some exception, of course. The COVID season not included in that, but guy averages around 20 home runs. He usually in his best seasons he'll get on base pretty well. Usually his slug is decent. Not like the craziest power hitter, but he's a guy that can definitely hit. Sometimes like his splits are not very good on the road. I don't know if he's just unlucky or like what is it. No, he's not unlucky at all. BABIP is good, above 300. Way above, actually. This season, though, he's actually been pretty unlucky. Okay. His home run rate, pretty good. His strikeout rate's very high. I think that's what the problem is. He strikes out way too much. 30% strikeout. I didn't even look at the strikeouts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he strikes out a lot. I think probably more of a free swinger, which does lead to a lot of strikeouts. So it's going to be rough. I mean, at least with Yankee Stadium, right? Like, it has a short fence in the right, and it's pretty easy to hit home runs. So maybe that will help him a little bit. Like, I'm not saying that he's gonna be like it's not gonna, it's not gonna do anything crazy for him actually. But you can see the home and away thing. You can see away, he's really bad on the road. 856 at home. That's at the Rockies home, which is known for its thin air and you can hit home runs pretty easily because the ball just carries. So the people are saying that, like, okay, maybe it's just the thin air, that's why he's so good at home, right? Like, and why does he have 11 home runs at home, and only 5 on the road? But you can see also like his average, his on base, his slug, everything is better at home than on the road. And it's not like he actually played more games on the road than he did at home. So he's truly just bad away from Rockies Field, which I'd be curious to see what he does at Yankee Stadium, like how he's hit there. I'm not sure how to sort that out here, but I'm sure it's actually like. And you can see he usually bats like third, fourth, fifth. So he's a pure, like almost a standard power hitter kind of guy, you would say. Because you can see here he just hits. I mean, it looks like he hits the best from fourth, like a cleanup guy. So maybe the Yankees put him in fourth. With Judge hurt, I'm not sure if he's going to be in fourth like immediately, because I think usually Judge bats like second or third. So him behind Judge might be a good combination when Judge gets off the IL. But yeah, interesting trade. Yankees gave up maybe too much. Like, maybe I wouldn't have given up the 8th prospect if I was them, but at the same time, like, they needed a third baseman. His defense is, I think, okay, if I'm not incorrect. I didn't look at his outs above average, but I think if you look at it, I think his defense is actually kind of. Why did it just disappear? All right, well. Anyway, oh, there it is. I don't know why it just disappeared on me. I have to look at his outs above average. Okay, yeah, he does rate out as a pretty good third baseman. 91 percentile, four positive outs above average, which is a good thing. So he's actually good. His arm strength isn't amazing, but he's good. He's good. Now, over his career, has he always been good? Since 2021, he's been definitely an above average at defense at third base. So yeah, so the Yankees won't have to worry about third base now. They got a solid third baseman, really solid third baseman actually. If he can just put the hitting together with it, I think it's gonna be fantastic. Like that's gonna be worth it alone for them. And then just yesterday, as of recording, the Royals have acquired Randall Grichuk for Andrew Hoffman from the D-backs. So Randall Grichuk. Now, I don't know how either of these players are doing, so I'm going to learn just along with you. Randall Grichuk. So he's a outfielder. He is struggling. At first glance, you can see 9 OPS plus. His career is 104. He's down on everything. Yeah. Let's see. He's been around for a while. Solid outfielder. I believe he has pretty good defense, if I'm not mistaken. Not really. Negative WAR, so that will tell me that he's not been great at defense recently. But I mean, if he can, like last year with Arizona, he hit pretty well. So maybe it's not for so much of a defensive move, more of an offensive one. He hit pretty well, 139 OPS plus. He had, let's see, 12 home, no. He had 12 home runs, 46 RBIs. Limited the strikeouts, kind of like he has done. Although in the past he's struck out more than maybe he'd want to, because you can see it looks like he did used to swing a lot more for the fences, but I think he's turned into more of a just gotta hit the ball somewhere. Let's see, is he unlucky? Yeah, this year he's getting pretty unlucky. 265 BABIP, 217 ISO. So he when he does hit the ball, he has good power. And you can see his home run rate. See, it used to be better. He actually has, I think he's slowed up a bit. I mean, now one way to tell this would be to go by bat speed, and Grichuk is 33, so yeah, I think age has gotten to him a little bit from his early in his career, but he's still a solid player. Interesting trade though, Andrew Hoffman. It's a hitter for, I believe, a pitcher. Oh, Hoffman's like a new guy prospect, minor leaguer. Okay. Yeah, this is first season. Hasn't even pitched yet, looks like. He made his debut on May 30th. He had a 250, 225, 55 strikeouts, 40. All right, so he's a decent minor league pitcher. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if he and it looks like they traded for him because the really good rookie Jack Caglione left the game of the doubleheader with the left hamstring. Okay, so he's really just a replacement. So for this trade, I'm gonna say that if Grichuk can just fill in for the rookie for like however long, 30 games or whatever, that's gonna be solid. Like if you can do anything, get 10 hits in those games, that's gonna be a solid trade value right there. It's literally just to replace a hurt player. So yeah, that's an interesting trade. Kind of like a patchwork. And then just yesterday, as of recording, the Yankees have acquired infielder Ahmed Rosario from the Nationals for right-handed pitcher Clayton Beeter. What a name! And Braum, I don't know if that's a type. Is that his real name? Braum Martinez. So this is a trade that gives Yankees another infielder who can play defense, I believe. Rosario's not known for his hitting, but he can play good defense, I believe. And he's a utility guy, so let's check out Rosario. Let's check out his baseball savant, because that's going to be more useful for the defense. So he hasn't played much this season, but let's check out his fielding, because it says he played. All right, so overall he's not actually that great at defense. Yeah, but he's gotten better. I mean, somewhat better, but yeah, he's not actually that great at defense. The outs above average don't like him. But actually, we can check another defensive stat to see if maybe outs above average is just doesn't like him, or if he's actually bad. I don't know, but anyway, this trade is to me, this is a depth trade. Like, this is like a, kind of like an insurance, because the Yankees have a lot of young guys, and they need someone that's a veteran that can step in, because he's had a lot of seasons. You can see here he's played for 8-9 years. So let's see if the other metrics hate him or not, because I thought this was more for a defensive trade, but it looks like actually. Let's see. He played for the Mets. I remember that. Yeah, he's actually hasn't been. I mean, DRS. He has. Yeah, he's not been great. Though last in right field he was okay. But in the infield, he's not been amazing. DRS, total zone, yeah, it's 0. I mean, and in years past, it's been negative a lot of the time, which is not good. So yeah, he's not been okay. So maybe it's not the most amazing trade in the world in terms of like defensively, but at least he's good, and it looks like he's good against lefties, which maybe he's gonna platoon with somebody, with one of the Yankees guys. Let's see what where Baseball or Fangraphs has him in the lineup, or not in the lineup, I guess maybe. Let's see. It looks like he's a bench piece. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. So he's a bench piece to back up McMahon, Jazz, possibly even, you know, some of the fielders to right field he played before. So yeah, Judge maybe if he's hurt, you know. So this is probably to replace. He's a solid backup piece. All right, so I don't hate this trade that much. Now, Clayton Beeter and Brown Martinez, they don't say where they were or what prospects they were, but let's see. Let's look up Clayton Beeter. So he's a minor leaguer, and looks like he's let's see, was he a pitcher, right? Yeah, he's a pitcher. So, and it looks like in the minors he's done. Oh, he was actually in the majors recently. All right. Only had pitched 2 games. Was in the minors before that. He had 14 Ks per. Okay, so he was lighting it up pretty much in the minors. A lot of walks though. Interesting. A lot of walks. He had a 3.80 ERA. All right, so he was kind of a pretty good pitcher. I mean, last year he was a lot better. All right, so he's a pretty good pitcher, pretty good pitching prospect. Not a world beater though, right? So, and then the other guy, Brown, or however you say his name, I don't know, it's spelled wrong. No, that's I guess that's the right. I guess that's the right name. All right, yeah, this guy. Another pitcher, I believe. And he's a rookie league guy. All right, so who knows, right? That's a kind of a gamble. And that's basically all the trades for now, I would say. I mean, there's going to be more, I think. There's still like a couple days till the trade deadline's like, as of recording, it's like 4 or 5 days from now, the actual deadline. So I'm sure there's going to be more. And going back to the Yankees trade for McMahon, I think they were targeting Eugenio Suarez, who's currently in the home run race for, you know, the most home runs in this season, and he's been just on fire all the time. And he might get traded because the D-backs are selling. So far, they have 2 trades right in this like short time. So we're expecting more from them. And then I'm expecting the Mets to make some more moves. I would expect the Dodgers to probably be active too. So we'll see. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. Make sure to tune in for more. I'm probably gonna do another video after the deadline when everything is all said and done. And yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you next time.